Shut up and sit down.
Yo people, welcome back to the hardware review, and we are with gasmods. Yes, we're looking at the Pallas Mtl RTA. It's quite nice that we're not looking at a pod system, we're actually looking at an RTA. Like I said, it is a Mtl RTA, 3mm, 22mm. Yes, it comes with the glass, and also it comes with the stainless steel and the plastic as well, so you can get that sort of look as well as the glass. It's got a little bit of a different airflow. Yes, it's got a ball bearing in it. But you're going to find out all of this when we go down low. So let's go down low. So the Pallas Mtl RTA tells you it's the Pallas at the top. You've got a picture of your tank. Mine's the black one. You can also get stainless steel and also grey. Tells you it is designed by Gasmods. On this side you've got all your warnings. On that side, you have got your scratch and sniff. Then on the back, you've got everything that's included in the kit and also the specifications. Now, the bit that did sort of like make me smile was easy to build and wick, and then it just says decent Mtl. It doesn't say amazing or great, it just says decent Mtl. I thought that was a little bit... made me smile, that did. It tells you it's the Pallas, I keep going Pallas, but it isn't. It's Pallas on the front, nothing on the sides. On the back, it tells you it is Gasmods, and then you've got all their social media sites. Open it up. You have got the user manual. Make sure you give it a good old read. And that's what it looks like. You get your little blue screwdriver, what we get out of crackers. Now, the thing what I thought were a bit strange with this, you don't get any coils and you don't get any cotton. Only thing you do is you get some spare O-rings, spare screws, and a spare 510. But you don't get an extra glass with this. You've got your glass here. You also get like an extra, it's plastic and also stainless steel. And I've been using it this way. It's the same mill. This is a 3mm tank, and this also is 3mm. The only thing I don't like about plastic going onto metal is if you cross-thread it. And don't over-tighten it or you will split the glass. There we go. This is how I've been using it. It does look really, really good. There we go. We will put that on. And it goes like that. Like I said, it is 3mm. Right, let's have a little look at the RTA itself. There we go. I do like the look of it. Now it is a 510 drip tip. It is interchangeable. Bit of water in there because I've just cleaned it. So if you've got your own, you can put it in there. Now at the top, you've got some knurling around the top. So you can open it up, as you can see. Now it's not the thickest. It's a quarter turn this, or maybe a little bit less than a quarter turn. Just a lot, and it's open. Now the actual top cap itself feels really thin. Feels really thin metal. You see how it locks off. You've got that little grooves at the top and it locks off. At the top, you've got really big filling ports. No problem with airlocks or anything like that. And as you'll see as we put this back on, there's not much of a turn, and it's screwed on. There you go. It just locks in. That's it. Done. There's not much of a turn on it. Like I did say, it is a 3mm capacity tank. Now, the airflow is really, really interesting on this. Now, as you'll be able to see, you've got little holes there. And then there's a ball bearing. Now, the way for me to show you this ball bearing, now it doesn't lock off. But if you spin it all the way to the other side, you'll be able to see there's a little ball bearing in there. Now, if you spin it all the way back, now, trying to find the hole, we'll leave that right there, but trying to find that hole is sometimes a little bit complicated. But it's always on this side of the mod. Now, you'll be able to see there's 3 little holes. That's how it wicks up. I'll show you them again in a second. But that's where your actual airflow starts. So underneath this side of the 3 holes is where the airflow is. Now, the airflow isn't mirrored. So you have a little look. It isn't mirrored. That's where your ball bearing is. So one side will be your ball bearing, and then the other side, underneath them 3 little dots, will be where your airflow is. Now, the airflow starts off, it's got 6 different airflows. It'll start off at 2.8mm, then 2.3mm, then you've got 1.8mm, then you've got 1.3mm, then you've got 1.1mm, and then finally you have got 0.9mm. There we go. And then to click it all the way back, remember it stays under that little 3 little holes at the bottom there. And that's how you bring it back. And that is your airflow. I really do like that. It doesn't lock off, like I said, it just goes all the way around. But I do like that. It's something a little bit different. Again, there we go. That's what it's on the full one. On the bottom, it tells you that it is the Pallas adjustable 510, designed by Gasmods. It is gold plated and it is slightly protruding. So let's open this up, show you your deck. There you go. Unscrew that. That's how we'll show you first. We'll take the glass off. So that's your glass off. We'll show you the chamber. There you go, nice bit of domage going on there. That's your chamber. And then on the side, it does tell you that it is the Pallas. Nice engraving on there. Right, the deck itself. There you go. You have got 2 flathead screws in there, really big ones, no problems at all. Unscrewing them, filling it up. Unscrewing them, two big flatheads there, and then you've got where your wick goes in. Now on the side, you'll be able to see there's 3 holes on that side, 3 holes on that side, and that's where it's going in, and that's how it soaks up onto the cotton. Your coil goes across there. Very, very, very simple to build and wick. We will be doing that in a little while. So yeah, that is your deck. Now, to put this chamber back onto it, only thing you've got to do it on, push that up onto there. Screw that on. Now, another thing I'll tell you in a second is when you're undoing this as well. But that's what it looks like with it on. And I really do like the look of it like that. That's how I've been using it. Like that. I think it looks really, really good. Now, when you are undoing this bit, you've got to hold the plastic bit as well. If not, you'll start undoing here as well. So when you're undoing this to change it or anything like that, you've got to hold it tight. See what I mean? Can be a little bit funny to see how that'll undo. From there, it's a little bit, there we go, you've got to like hold it all together for it to actually unscrew. So yeah, that can be a little bit fiddly, but all in all, I do like the look of it like that. So that is the Pallas. Let's go and stick a build in it. let's get down and dirty with the Pallas Mtl RTA from Gasmods. Let's go top to bottom like we normally do. Like the drip tip, it is a 510, it is interchangeable, so if you've got your own, you can put it on there. It is nice and comfortable. A little bit of a quarter turn, and when I mean a little bit, it is really just like that, and it's open. Now, the top cap feels a little bit sort of like, not flimsy, but it's very, very thin metal on it. It just feels a little bit, I keep wanting to say flimsy, but it's not flimsy. But it feels a little bit thin. Now, I'm loving the fact that they're giving you a glass, the capacity of this is 3 mil. I'm loving the fact that they're giving you a glass section, and they're also giving you the stainless steel and the plastic. Me, personally, that's how I've been rocking it. I've got this on the Chroma Art. I really do like the look of it. So, big thumbs up for that. They don't give you a spare glass, you just get the spare stainless steel and plastic. We've got to talk about this airflow because it is way different. Now, they're saying that it's got U-shaped airflow. So as you look on the deck, you've got your airflow where it's coming up, and it's got like this U shape, and that's where you're sitting your coil in. Now, I've tried lots of different coil placements on this, and it's got a little bit of a whistle. Well, when I say it's got a little bit of a whistle, only on the first 3 airflows. So when you've got this wide open, it is a restricted direct to lung. Now listen to this. You have got a big whistle. There is a big whistle. So then if you knock it down to the second one, it's there again. Knock it down to the third one. Starting to disappear. Now the fourth actual airflow hole is my favourite. There we go, we knocked that down to the fourth one. And it disappears. Completely disappears. And that's the best one for me. That's where I've found a lovely, nice little sweet spot. Now, like I said, I've changed the coils. Different. I've had them higher. I've had them lower. I've obviously been using some of the proper coils in there. These are the mouth to lungs. I've got them in there. So yeah, I've had it higher. I've had it lower, and it seems a little bit lower, like you can see in the build. A little bit lower, and it seems to make the noise go away a little bit more. You've obviously got that U-shaped airflow in there, but it goes away. Just goes away. To be honest with you, it's a restricted direct to lung when it's fully open, and then when you've got it really dialed into the last one, it is really a restricted mouth to lung. Really. Proper cheek test, that's going in there. I love the idea of it. I love the idea of that ball bearing in there. And it does click off. I would have liked to seen it lock off at some point, though. I don't know how they would have done it, but I'd like to see it actually lock off. Like I said to you, the way it wicks, you've got 3 holes either side, and the juice is going in there and onto your wick. This is so simple to build on. So simple, as you saw in the build section. Just make sure you get that coil in the centre, tighten it up, clip it, you're ready to go. Simple to wick as well. And the flavour. Now, I did show you on the front of it. It does say here, decent mouth to lung. I just can't believe they've actually written it on the box. And they've been putting that actually in the promo stuff. It's a decent mouth to lung. Make sure I've got this where I want it. So like I said, if you look where the 3 wicking holes are, on one side's got the ball bearing, one side it hasn't. And that's the way you can find your air hole. And like I said, I like it on number 4. So what about the flavour? What about the clouds? Decent clouds, and the flavour is good. It's not just decent, it's good flavour. It's not the best I've had from a mouth to lung, but it's decent flavour, it's good flavour. I still can't believe they just put decent MTL on there. Yeah, I've really been enjoying using this. This is really good. I like the look of it. You can also get, I'll put the colours on here, stainless steel, grey, and also the black. But the thing that sort of lets it down a little bit is obviously the airflow. When it's wide open, it's making a mass-off whistle all the way down to the 4th one. The other one is when you've got it in this sort of configuration, when you're trying to undo it, if you want to get to that deck, make sure that you've got hold of the stainless steel and the plastic together to undo it. If not, you're going to undo the top and all your juice is going to come out. That's another bit of a con to it. But all in all, I've quite liked using this. I really have. Really good flavour from it. And like I said at the beginning, it's lovely to be reviewing something that isn't a pod. It's a mouth-to-lung RTA, and I do like the look of it. So big shout out to gasmods. This has been another review by Little Bro. If you've liked the review, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. The subscribe button's in the corner. Give it a little press and get me to that new magic number. We are on the way to 3K, people. On the way to 3K. If you want to join and support the channel, Patreon's down at the bottom. Press that button. Come and join the Little Bro family. Join the madness. And there's one last thing to say, people. Keep them juices flowing. Don't forget to check out my latest video. Also, don't forget to check out 3 Men and a Vape Show live at 8 PM every Wednesday. And also, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, and we'll catch you later.